Hey guys, it's Zoe and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be telling you 5 of my top revision techniques that you can use or you can try. I'm in year 10 at the moment and I do not have mocks till December when I'll be in year 11, but obviously it's still important to revise and for tests and everything and things that may be coming up. Also forgot to mention I haven't had any requests for what to do for 500 subscribers and I am still not actually too sure yet, and I really do want to do something, I just can't think of anything. And if you have any requests whatsoever, please just pop a comment down below and I'll make sure to reply to you. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so my first tip is to start revising early, because if you have exams and you need to revise for them, then if you revise early it's going to be a lot easier, because some people just leave all of their revision, all of their exam stuff till the last minute and it will all eventually build up and it will get too much to do. So if you start revising early and do it in little blocks, then it's so much easier and you can get so much more done and you don't have to stress or worry as much. And I just really recommend starting revision earlier rather than just leaving it till last minute, because if you leave it till last minute then you're going to be even more stressed and you're probably not going to get as good as a result as you would if you started earlier. So I always tend to revise, well, it depends when you get going, at least 2 weeks to a week before any exam that I have, and then obviously if it's your mocks and you're in year 10 then you should really be starting now and just do a little bit every day and it will get so much easier for when you do it rather than just leaving it all to the last. My second tip is to do lots and lots of practice exam papers, because doing the exam papers is going to give you a better feel for GCSEs. Most things that are in that paper are definitely going to be in, well, one question is going to at least be in the actual GCSE paper, and I find it really helpful doing these papers because you can just complete it at home or at school and then you'll get feedback for it and you know where you went wrong and what you can do, and I just find that really rewarding and beneficial that you can do that, and I just find it really useful. I've got given this paper thing to complete throughout the holidays, so because I'm on half term at the moment, and it's just got questions like that and you just answer the paper and you can do it at home. And I don't know, I just find it so much easier if you do exam papers, because I know it's not fun, no revision's fun, school's not fun, but if you want help, I'd do this. Yeah, exam papers are definitely going to be a big help, and they're definitely going to help you when it comes nearer to your GCSEs. So my third tip is to avoid all distractions, and this is very difficult. I get distracted so easily when I do revision. But what I tend to do is I will remove my phone, my computer, my iPad, well, unless I need to research anything. But if I'm just doing revision that I don't need to look up on stuff on Google, then I remove all of my phone, iPad, that sort of stuff out of my room so I can't get distracted by it, because it's just so tempting to look at your phone when you're revising, but it's just so difficult, and yeah. So the best way to avoid distractions is to basically get rid of your phone. Well, not permanently, but just for an hour or so. Really hard, I can't do it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you want to avoid distractions, that is my best way to probably avoid distractions. So my fourth tip is to keep all of your flashcards or mind maps, etc., whatever you like to make flashcards work best for me, and writing down many notes, is to keep them all in one notebook or in one place. I keep all of my flashcards in this box here, and I'm not saying you have to do this because obviously everyone's going to work in different ways. My flashcards in this one box, and as you can see I have them all in here, and I've just labelled these cardboard things. So this says GCSE chemistry, and here I've just got all of my chemistry flashcards. Also got media, French, history, geography and English stuff in here. And obviously this isn't going to work for everybody, but honestly flashcards are so cheap, seriously. You can just pick up a pack. I think these were from Wilko, these coloured ones for £1, and these white ones are also from Wilko for £1, and I can leave links down below. Honestly, flashcards they're just so much easier, and you can basically keep all of your notes on there. It's really easy and you can just keep them all in one place, and then when you need to revise just go back over and everything will be on flashcards, and honestly it's a lifesaver and it is so much easier. I find it so helpful. I also have this notebook here which has sections, and I use this to keep many notes in as well. The black is for English, the pink is for all sciences, yellow French, light pink is English, no not English, history and geography, and the purple is for maths. And basically I have so many notes, especially in science. I think this particular notebook was from Smith's. I think it was around £6. And like, look, you've got a folder in every single section, and this is all my science stuff, but you can keep all of your French stuff in here as well. That is my French folder. Look, it's just so easy, and it's just a really good way to organise, and I definitely recommend picking up a notebook and, as I said, flashcards if you don't have one already. What I have is to use revision guides. I have loads of revision guides, like so many revision guides, but this one is French, and this also comes with a workbook which is really useful, and this is just my French one. These are two of my history ones. I have Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in Spectacles, Romeo and Juliet, and a poetry one. Also, it doesn't matter what thing you can get, because most of mine are CGP, even though all my examples are AQA. This is just my history one, and then this is my Trilogy Combined Science revision guide, which has chemistry, biology, physics, and the workbook in. And what I definitely recommend doing is, I have used these like sticky tabs that you can pick up for Wilko for 50p in all different colours, just to mark pages of key things that I've done so far, or topics that I might find a bit more difficult than others, especially because I struggle quite a lot with science and maths. Are a big help, especially if you can mark pages, and it basically gives you all the answers, and it's like workbooks are definitely something that I would recommend as well. Tip I have is to keep everything in folders. This here is my history folder for Elizabethan England, and this is my medicine folder, everything that I did last year. So this one I keep at school, this one I now keep at home. But these are just folders, and it's just so useful. I have one of these for geography as well. So useful to keep everything in. We don't have books at our school for history and geography, so we keep everything in folders. But even if you have books, folders are so useful, and you can just keep all of your loose sheets and everything that you have in your folders. And I just find it really helpful, and it's a way that you can just easily, like, look how easy it is to flick through a folder. Literally. But the only thing I have, if you have a folder, this one's full, so keep everything in plastic wallets, because people don't use plastic wallets and their work gets all creased, and I cannot stand it, seriously, it's so annoying. And yeah, I know plastic wallets are so cheap as well. I'll leave like a link to plastic wallets down below. And the last tip I have, probably more than 5, but the last tip I have is to use colours. These highlighters are what I use all the time, like I find them so helpful. These are the Stabilo pastel coloured highlighters, and these are, like, honestly, they're so cute. I love these highlighters so much. I did get these in a sale, and now they're like full price again, but these are so good if you can get them. And I also do have these sets. I've just squished this part off. I've lost the packaging for this, so I just put them in a pot, but these are like the Stabilo coloured ones, just the like the normal ones, like the yellow and pink and blue and orange. I feel like I'm listing colours of the rainbow, but but colours are just so useful, and highlight notes and to make it look pretty, I guess, and it also really helps you remember key facts and information. The next tip thing I have is to use post-it notes, because post-it notes are really helpful. I think these were from Wilko, and they literally cost me like 50p. It comes with yellow, pink, orange and green, and basically just rip off a post-it note, write down like a physics equation, and then stick it on like that. Really useful. I recommend using sticky notes because you can just stick them around your room, and you can easily remember stuff. So guys, that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the thumbs up button and leave a comment down below saying which tip was your favourite. I really hope you did enjoy this. I did have 5 originally, but I just thought I'd add in a few extras because just show you some products and stuff that I find easier to help with revision. And if one of these tips helped you, then please let me know. My Social media is all in links down below. My Instagram will be on the screen right now. It's zoegrace._. Make sure to go follow it. Enjoyed the video, thumbs up, subscribe, because we are at 503, which is amazing, and let's try reach 550 by the end of the month. That won't happen, but let's try reach 550 by the end of the month. As always, leave video requests down below. Anything you want to talk to me about, just leave it down below. And bye guys, I love you all.